Alright, on today's adventure, I'm exploring the streets of Little India. Still here in Ipoh, of course. Yeah, just gonna walk around, see what there is, find some food to eat, of course. I think there's some street art, not necessarily in Little India, but further into the old town of Ipoh. Just gonna walk around, see what we can find today. I have acquired my first 100 plus here in Malaysia. These seem to be the local energy drink of choice here. They're everywhere. It's also really cheap. This was 2 ringgit, so less than 50 cents. Let's give her a try here. It's really not sweet at all. It's more like carbonated water. I actually don't know if this is so much an energy drink and maybe more so like an electrolyte drink. I don't know. But it's actually really delicious. Super mild flavored and quite refreshing. So this will do it for another hot day here in Malaysia. It's about 85, 90 degrees today. It's very interesting out here. I still don't know if this is because of Ramadan or if this is just normal, but as you can see, like a ton of this stuff is closed, not just this place here, but a lot of other businesses down the way. And I don't know, like I said, it might be because of Ramadan. Maybe it's just places have weird hours. I don't know. It's a Friday, middle of the day on a Friday. But yeah, there's quite a few cars out. I mean, not a ton, but there's not really any people out walking around. Like I've said before, there just doesn't seem to be tons of walking around here. I don't know. It's a little bit confusing, but I think I'm about to make my way just into like the old town part of Ipoh right ahead here. So hopefully I find some food, some street art, all that kind of stuff. I walked through Little India pretty quick because it's not really a big area. I just grabbed myself this to drink and continuing our way. All right, I'm here getting my first snack of the day. I can't say it's what I thought I was gonna get. This little mango crepe looked absolutely delicious. So that's how we're gonna start the day. This is probably just gonna be, you know, a little day of eating and looking at art around Ipoh because, you know, hey, that's not a bad way to spend the day. All right, that first little snack was absolutely fantastic. My mango crepe was delicious, 10 out of 10. Let's see what we can find next. This is what I was mentioning earlier. Everything is closed. I don't know why. I don't know if it's Ramadan or if it's just cuz. Unfortunately, this alley here has a lot of cool artwork, but they are redoing the road right now, so it is closed. But that's okay. There's another main street up here with art that we will be at in just a moment. Next treat of the day, finally trying one of these egg tarts. I've been seeing them around all over, but hadn't tried one yet. And let me tell you, this thing is delicious. It's eggy, obviously, but it has like a little bit of sweetness to it. Great little treat, little morning breakfast situation. 10 out of 10 recommend. This is fantastic. That first one was too delicious. Had to eat a second one. Like I said, this video is literally just gonna be me walking around eating. So yeah, sorry, not sorry. That's what we do out here. You know, we walk, we eat, we see things. But today, heavy focus on the eating aspect. Found myself a little alleyway with some graffiti and leading up to, looks like a clock tower up over yonder. You know, just walk until I find the next thing that I need to eat, of course. Yeah, here's some of that artwork that I was talking about. Yeah, it's a bummer because like I think the main street where there's like this big mural, it's closed because of construction, but that's okay. We will still find plenty more to see.
Bermaksud dan bersegeralah kamu mengerjakan amal kebaikan untuk mendapatkan keampunan daripada Tuhanmu.
I made it to the clock tower thingy. Over here we have a mosque. That's where you hear the noise coming from. Over there at the mosque doing, I don't know, Ramadan things, I guess. I don't know these things. Well, since it's been like, I don't know, a whole 2 minutes since I ate something, I think now it's time I go find something to drink. I think I'm gonna go find a coffee shop maybe, because that would be nice to, especially if they have some seating indoors, sit down and enjoy some AC for a little bit, because I am getting awfully sweaty and some air conditioning would be wonderful. All right, just had yet another good snack here. I had some butter toast with, is it kaya? I can't remember the name. I'll pop it up somewhere on here. It's just like a sweet jam and butter. And then I actually got a side of mac and cheese. I don't know, I saw it on the menu, it looked kind of good, so I went for it. And then iced coffee and water, of course. Now I'm out here by this Ipoh sign. There is a butt ton of pigeons over there just chilling. And then we've got this big, beautiful park field here. There's a soccer field out there, football. I'm gonna be honest, I'm feeling quite full. I've had quite a bit to eat. I had that mango crepe. I had those 2 egg tarts. I just had the kaya butter toast and the mac and cheese and the coffee, and I'm pretty full. These types of trees here are pretty cool. You'll randomly see them around town, and just the way they grow up and out, it's pretty cool. There's a bunch of them on the road over here, kind of just randomly growing up and overhanging. I have decided that because this area I'm at is much more walkable than yesterday, there's actual sidewalks everywhere, I'm gonna keep walking down a ways to where on the maps I saw more shops and stuff, like another kind of part of Old Town Ipoh, I think, or I don't know if it's technically part of the Old Town. Let's take a quick detour here and look at some more art. Yeah, gonna keep walking here and see if I can find a decently priced clothing store, like ideally a thrift store, like preferably something used, but I don't know if I'm gonna find that around here. We'll see, because I would like to find a lightweight pair of pants and another lightweight shirt. So wish me luck. That is the journey now. I do not need any more food for a while. I'm still thoroughly stuffed. I keep trying to make some progress on the road here, but then I just keep getting distracted by all these little shoot-offs here for more and more art. I think this whole road back over this way might be littered with street art. I don't actually know. Let's take a quick peek here and find out. Oh yeah, it certainly is. This whole road here is kind of covered in murals, as you can see right there. But then like every adjoining road here that joins the main roads over there, and all the little cross alleys off of this road back out to the main road all have more murals. If you like just walking around sightseeing, free activities, you know, it doesn't cost anything to walk around and look at art, then this is a great place for that. There was lots of this in Georgetown. I actually didn't realize there was so much street art here in Ipoh, but apparently there is. There seems to be an abundance of it. Actually a lot more than I ended up seeing when I was in Georgetown. I'm sure there was more there, I just didn't walk around as much as I would have liked. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it here in Ipoh. Great food, lots of good sightseeing to do, some temples to explore. So yeah, definitely not upset that I came to visit here in Ipoh for a little bit. And there's some really affordable hostels, hotel type things. I'm in a really cheap one right now. I have a private room. It's 25 ringgit a night, which is, I don't know, like $5 USD. So yeah, that's not bad at all. But I am going to keep walking here because I do want to try to find a shirt and some pants, but I just keep getting distracted by all of this beautiful artwork. Well, tragically, it looks like the mission is a fail today. I did find a couple clothing stores. I did even find like a thrift store, like a proper thrift store, but there's a little bit too overwhelming. Stuff wasn't particularly organized, and you know, I'm not much of a shopper, so I didn't want to spend a bunch of time in there trying to find what I want. But I think I'm just making my way back to my hostel now. It is about 4:30, 5 o'clock, so still plenty of time before the sun goes down. This whole riverfront People's Park thing over here I think would be quite cool, but it's not open. There's like a bunch of vendor booths and stuff, but everything, as you can see behind me there, is just tarped up. I don't know when it's open. It's Friday evening right now. Maybe it's just a weekend thing, or as I've mentioned, could be closed because of Ramadan. I'm not sure. But that would be quite cool. Just down along the river there, I assume just a bunch of vendors selling, you know, little miscellaneous items, whatever, food booths, all that kind of good stuff. All right, I am doing my laundry finally. The laundry place is right next door, and I stopped by this little restaurant here to grab some food. It looks absolutely delicious. It is like 4 o'clock right now, so no one is in here because no one eats at 4 o'clock other than me. But yeah, just ordered my food. You just order at the table here. So placed my order, and I am very excited for it. I honestly haven't eaten today. That wasn't intentional. I just wasn't really hungry. Ordered an ice water and an iced coffee. Just got those, and let me tell you, this iced coffee is fantastic. It is very strong, a little bit sweet, but not too sweet. Very strong though, which is fantastic. Man, it's a vibe in here. The music bumping. It's like I'm in a club. Got the LED lights behind me. I'm gonna enjoy this coffee. I'm so excited for my food. You know how I said I was excited for the food? This is why I was excited for the food. This looks absolutely incredible. This is the place I just ate. Absolutely delicious food. I ended up getting my coffee as takeaway because the laundry shop is right here and I was done with my meal. So let's go change the laundry over. Laundry here costs 13 ringgit for self-service. I'm thinking about trying to run one other errand while I'm waiting for my laundry here because I just got it in the dryer, so I still have 22 minutes to kill. I need to get a power adapter. The adapter I have worked anytime I needed it in the Philippines, but it's a completely different type here. I will show you, but there's not, I don't see an exposed outlet. I'll pop up a picture on the screen. This is the type of a power outlet that they have here in Malaysia, at least that I've seen so far. And I do not have an adapter for that. All right, this is the good content right here. I don't know if you can see anything. I just have my phone leaned up in the windowsill, but this is what people want, you know, me unloading laundry. All right, here's a quick little look at the laundry day outfit. Got pants on, rolled up because it's too dang hot, but they're the only clean thing I have. Long sleeve dry fit also rolled up because it's the only clean thing I have. Everything else is getting washed. And, you know, of course, the old trusty filter floppers. But yeah, I am all done here at laundry. I'm gonna now go over to the restaurant that I ate at earlier and mooch off their Wi-Fi so I can order a grab. So I've got no sidewalk here, but there are in fact cows in the median. So I don't know much, but if cows can be in the median just eating in the middle of the road, I feel like, oh, and we get crazy dogs. Nowhere that I've been has there been signs saying that pedestrians aren't allowed. And I do see a couple other people walking, just not many. Should be an electronics store up here in about 4 or 5 minutes. And hopefully I can find that charging adapter and then start making my way back to the hospital because I need to charge my phone. She's kind of almost dead and I can't plug it into the wall currently. So gotta find me this adapter. All right, that was a bit of a journey, but I did acquire an adapter. Had to walk about 20 minutes because the first couple places I stopped at, they did not have anything, and then most places are closed. It's like, I don't know, almost 7 now, but when I left it was like 6 o'clock, and I guess most of these kind of shops close at 6 o'clock around here. So yeah, take note if you're looking for electronics in Ipoh, get it before 6 p.m. because stuff closes. But just making my way back now, picked up an apple for a snack along the way. The adapter I got was also not exactly what I was looking for and also more expensive than I expected. It cost 39 ringgit, which is almost $10, which is pretty expensive, but kind of need it. I had to walk to a Mr. DIY, which I saw those all over the Philippines, but hadn't been to one yet. We do have lots of stuff there. I certainly appreciate the later sunset here compared to the Philippines. In the Philippines, sun is setting, I think at about 6, maybe 6:15, maybe 6:30, but I think it was more like 6:15 to 6. Whereas here, it's currently 7:20, and obviously it is still fairly light out. Out to go get some food now. There's only like one food spot that's right nearby the hostel here. It's just up the way. And I guess their thing is biryani. It's, you know, Indian food all over here. That's just little India right over yonder. But I don't feel like walking very far. I also don't feel like ordering anything on Grab. So I think we're gonna go try their chicken biryani. It's kind of their staple thing here. So assuming they're still open right up there, that is what I will be getting. They cooked the biryani in bamboo, and then I got a quick little video, but not as long as I would have liked. The guy started putting on the banana leaf quicker than I expected, so I wasn't ready with the camera. Amateur move, I know, but it was absolutely delicious. I'm assuming that's like the authentic way to cook it there in the bamboo. I don't know things, but it was cool. And then they just serve it on a banana leaf, and it was absolutely delicious, very filling, huge portion, definitely could be shared between 2 people. It is almost 7 o'clock now, so sun will be setting within about 30 minutes. I think this is my night. I think I'm just gonna hang out here at the hostel, watch a movie or something, and decide if I'm leaving Ipoh tomorrow or if I'm extending another night. Don't know yet. So yeah, delicious dinner. That's it. I will talk to you later.